During Be Creative, Nancy mentioned triangles on a roll and or triangle papers. You can buy them already printed, or you can print your own using a product from Brenda Henning called Triangulations, and it's from Bear Paw Productions. We carry both in the store. So what I'm going to show you is how to use those. So what I've done is I've got my background fabric, I've got my print, and then I have my piece of triangle paper. In this case, these are going to make 1-inch finished half-square triangles. For each one of these squares that you see here, you're going to get 2 half-square triangles from this square. So as you can see, from a small amount of fabric, I can get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 1-inch finished half-square triangles. So I place my pieces right sides together with the triangle papers on the top. Then I do secure them with a pin just so that it doesn't slide around. And I find that if I press these 2 fabrics and this paper all at the same time, I press it together, it kind of forms a static bond between these so that they don't want to slide around. And you can see that there's arrows on this paper. What it's telling you is that you want to stitch along the dotted line. So you'd come here, stitch off, come here, go down. And then we're going to cut it apart right on the solid line. What you want to do is turn your stitch length down to 1.8 on a Bernina, which is about 18 stitches per inch. So they're little tiny stitches. The purpose of that is, since you don't back stitch on this and you have to pull paper off, you don't want to rip your stitches out. Also, when you use a tinier stitch, you're putting more into the paper and it's easier to tear off. So I'll stitch these out, I'll show you a little bit, and then we'll cut them. The straight line here, and I'm going to move that across and just keep cutting it at 1 7/8. Then you need to turn it the other way, and you're going to cut it again at 1 7/8. So I'm going to line that up. Obviously you'd keep doing them all, but I'll just show you this one. So while I still have the paper on, I'm going to trim those dog ears off. Now, to remove the paper, all you have to do is put your thumb right here along the seam line, grab a hold of this triangle part here, and then you're just going to pull it off. So the papers come off very easily because you've used that smaller seam allowance, plus you have a perfect 1.5 inch or 1 inch finished block, 1.5 inch unfinished.